Well, with us right now from the United Board is Janie Durrell. Tuesday, United had their regular board meeting, and she's going to touch on some points that they talked about, along with a few other things as well. Welcome. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
So again, your meeting was last Tuesday, and one of the things that you're looking for is a volunteer for the Select Audit Committee. Am I right? This is with GRF, but all the boards are involved with this.
Absolutely. This is a very important position. They represent the United Board on the GRF Audit Committee. And if there's anyone that would be interested, please contact Leslie Cameron at 949-268-2295. And the task force meets once a month for 10 months. And then 1 month out of the year, they have your weekly meetings during the annual audit itself.
Okay, yeah, and that's an important, kind of an important task
Very
for somebody
important,
to do.
yes.
And I know you and the other boards look for people who hopefully have maybe some accounting background, something of that nature.
An audit,
An
also,
audit, yeah.
especially audit background.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the next, the Executive Hearing Committee.
We had a executive hearing committee, and we have just changed the name so it sounds a little bit softer.
It's a Member Hearings
Yes,
Committee.
and so it's renamed the Member Hearings Committee, and that meets once a month.
And this is not part of the GRF committee. This is
United's
This is United.
committee.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I know the Select Audit is with everyone, but this
And
okay.
we look at compliance problems and situations like that.
Exactly. Now, something that I know Third has been working on, I know United is beginning to look at this too, is the red curb policies and procedures, and the fact that there may be some areas that could change and maybe free up some parking spaces, right?
That's whole purpose there is to find more parking spots. The procedure, the red curb procedure resolution was just passed. We have a 30-day period, and then the board will vote on it again to make it into policy. And what we're doing is we're looking at where we can add more red curbs if necessary, and at the same time, there may be some that need to be modified or removed.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully you'll gain a few spaces.
Hope so.
That would be nice.
Hope so.
And then the financial report that was given out, and you can kind of give the highlights of that.
Yes, Pat English, our treasurer, gives us the financial report, and it showed that the mutual had a favorable bottom line as of March the 1st, 2017 of $1,503,000. United was better than the budgeted after the first quarter by $1,479,000, and our current reserve balance is $21,764,000.
Very good. Now, speaking of that, 2018 budget calendar is beginning, and the prep meeting is coming up very soon, right?
Absolutely. This is the fun part of being on the board, is trying to figure out all these budgets. So the 2018 budget calendar was discussed, and President Skillman announced that the residents are invited to all of the budget prep committee meetings. And the first one will be May the 22nd, and that will be for the landscape division. And on May the 26th, we will do the maintenance construction committees and departments. All the 2018 budget meetings are open to the public, to our members, and the board's final review of the budget will be televised here on Channel 6, August the 10th at 9:30.
That's right. All right, very good. And it's always good that if people have some ideas, the residents to come in, and these are open meetings, so
yes, they are.
They should take
Yes,
advantage of that. Now, new Architectural Control and Standards Committee.
We discussed having a new Architectural Control and Standard Committee, which is part of the, I'm losing it here, Maintenance Construction Committee. And I have just been appointed as of last night, so I'm fairly new to what we're doing here. But we will be responsible to recommend approval or denial of all requests for non-standard alterations and modifications or alterations that have generated neighbor objections. The final recommendations from this committee will go to the United monthly board meetings for approval and discussion.
Okay.
So it's a brand new committee, so we can go ahead and spend more time taking and talking to our members that are going to do some alterations.
And this is something I know that a while back Third did. They kind of broke out the separate committee.
Yes.
To handle these.
We will also have a bus tour going out looking at the alterations and talking to the members. And then we will discuss that in our committee meeting, and then whatever our findings are, then, like I said, pass it on to the United Board.
Okay. Now, something all the boards looked at and all kind of agreed on what to do, that is the drone policy, and the agreement was tabled until GRF Security and Community Access Committee, right? They all kind
That's
of went
right.
along. Yeah.
Third had some good recommendations, and so they tabled it, and we went along with that, along with GRF. So we're all looking into having the same guidelines as far as control of what the drones can and cannot do here in the community.
Okay, and we'll see how that all plays out. And then another, a new, a new subject that was debated, I know it's been talked about before, the Director's Code of Conduct.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we do have a new Director's Code of Conduct, and it was debated and it was approved.
And a proposal to the parking decal policy. This was really probably the longest discussion. I didn't think it was going to be, but it was.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. And after a lot of debate and discussion and all, and listening to our members, not just at our board meeting, but we have also been in contact with members on an individual basis. Then it was, like we said, discussed, debated, and denied. It was turned down.
Yeah.
For
exactly.
further discussion at a different length.
Yeah.
Whenever we decide that it's necessary, then we'll bring it back up.
All right, very good. So that kind of goes through everything. You had something else? Did you say?
No, I just went ahead.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. So we want to mention to you that as far as the United meeting goes, it will be replayed next Wednesday at 6 o'clock on 6, so you can watch that there. And of course, you're always welcome to go to the committee meetings and of course the board meetings.
The more you get involved, the more you'll understand what's going on, and that will help with the rumors.
Yes.
You have to come, get involved, see what we're doing with the board to make our community a lot better place to live.
Definitely. Thank you for coming on
You're
today.
welcome.
We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you again soon. Okay, we'll be right back.